Hi, I'm Craig, and welcome back to another on-the-road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Today, we'll be taking a look at the main control on this GE electric dryer. To begin your repair, you must first remove the console. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. Now first, we will have to work on the back of the unit. There is one plate that's held on here. Got a couple of 1/4-inch screws going around. You'll have to take these out. Next, let's just pry this back. Lift it up. We have one ground screw on the bottom that will need to be removed. Pull this off and set the plate aside. Next, we need to drop the console. To drop the console, we have two 1/4-inch screws, one on each side. And then we're gonna hit back. So use your palm, knock it back here, knock it back here, flip it forward. Now we have all of the wiring. So what we'll need to do at this point is obviously remove the wiring. There's a lot of different types of strain relievers on some of these. You got one main Molex here. We'll have to press down, pull apart. You press on this end here. You'll press the tab down inside to pull apart. Next, you're gonna have to take out all of this wiring. So we'll start with the relays. Now would be a really good time to take a picture of the board. If you haven't already done so, make sure you take a picture so you can see where each one of these go. Again, start prying them off. When you pull on these relays, make sure you put pressure on the actual relay while lifting up. We have the connector on the top here. This will also have to get pushed through. I use the tag puller. It's a little clip on the side. Kind of pushes in, pushes down, and you can set your console aside. Now that we have the console removed and put on a protected surface, we can start to mess with the main control in this machine. Now, if you need to remove your main control, you will have to remove your knob. Just slide it right off, set it aside. Here is the monster that is inside this machine. It has multiple screws around it that will have to be removed. Now you will notice two different types of screws. There are small Phillips screws. Do not remove these. Only remove the 1/4-inch screws going around the perimeter and on this middle bracket. Lift up gently on your main control. It's a good idea to lift on this side with the bracket, as there are teeth that kind of go into the control. Lift up and set it aside. When installing your new main control, the first thing you'll want to do is look underneath and line up these holes on the control. These are lifted up slightly so that it fits in. There are these ones here. These are the ones that we are looking to line up inside the bracket. So we'll look underneath, put the first one in. There we go, have it lined up. We'll start to reinstall our screws. Now do not put a lot of torque on these as it's just going into plastic. We will flip it over, reinstall our knob. It can only go on one way as there's a flat spot in it. Push it in. Now we can reinstall the console. When installing your console, first we'll lay it in place. Next, of course, you're going to reinstall all your wiring, starting with the Wi-Fi plug-in piece at the top. Slide it in, pop it out, clip it in place. Next, just go through and start to reinstall all your wiring. For the actual relays, I'm going to refer back to the picture that I took earlier to see which one gets plugged in where. So red wire on the end. Followed by the orange wire. Followed by the blue wire. Now we will pull the console back into place. These little teeth here will go into the slotted areas on the top of the dryer. Make sure you drop it down. You'll want to move it back just a tad bit. It'll drop down in place. Give it a little nudge to kind of lock it in. Reinstall our 2 1/4-inch screws. We'll reinstall the ground strap, get it into place. The strap itself had 1 small washer, as well as the green screw. Drop it into place. See which side it goes on. This one is going to be this side. Start it by hand, tighten it up. Let the ground go in. We will drop in the edges into the slotted area provided on the console. Reinstall the 1/4-inch screws around the perimeter. And this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video from ApplianceVideo.com. If you found this video helpful, make sure you click the like and subscribe to our channel.